It's fall, which means leaves, which means I gotta fix the lawn tractor, because that's how I suck up the leaves. It's just too much otherwise. But it needs 4 new tires, and they've all rotted off, so no amount of patching and fix-a-flat or any of that crap will work. Now, front ones are easy. You pull a pin, jack it up, slide them off. The rear ones, I can't get the rear ones off. I pull that hub, there's a nut, I pull the nut, I'll be damned if I can get them loose. So, that's what we're going to work on today. Yeah, I misremembered. Once I pulled it off, they're a spline keyway. Trying a little heat, but all I got really available is the plumbing torch. I could drag the big one out. We'll see if the little plumbing torch is enough. Probably not, but it's burning the paint, so it's got to be getting warm. My favorite part of the whole process is, of course, that the wheels are covered in dog shit. So if you're going to do this yourself, you really want to make sure you take the time to... Did you see that spider just go down inside the torch? Huh. You want to take the time to drive through as much dog shit as you possibly can, because that makes this job that much more pleasant. Oh, and you should do it out in the lawn, in the grass, not inside the workshop. You know, because it's a lawnmower that won't start with 4 flat tires, and you can't push it by yourself, and there's nobody around to help. Stopped and figured I'd check the internet, and it's full of people who take these MTD tractors and throw them away because getting these effing axles off, or getting the rims off the frickin' axles is that pain in the ass. So I'm gonna go back to using a lot more heat. I might modify a big puller, make my own maybe, push on the center of that axle. Damn thing. I just want to change a tire. Well, 4 tires. Just gonna leave the torch in here on its back for a while. I really should drag the big one out, but we'll see what this does. It's not even like this tractor runs great. I mean, every year I have to rebuild the carburetor, and about halfway through it starts doing the same stuff again. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's got electric fuel pumps, new filters. What a hunk of crap. But it's my hunk of crap, so we keep going. You can see why I gotta do it. One of the suggestions was to simply tip the tractor on its side, hammer the bead off, and then put tubes in it, and then put her back together, but it's just coming apart right there. Should have known better. This is the only tractor I've ever purchased. Every other one people give me, and then I fix them and run them till they die more permanently. This one I actually paid a little money for and traded a lady some work for, and it has been nothing but a problem child. This has been running for quite some time now. You can see the smoke coming out of the front side of the rim, so we're getting really good heat. What I do is I tap on the back side of the bead with the hammer, but I don't want to tap too hard because I'm sure there's some sort of keeper pin in the transaxle thrust bearings or something. I mean, I'm hitting them a lot harder than I probably should for all that stuff too, but I'm not wailing on it. The other option is to try to pull forward on the tire face, slide all the transaxle slop this side, tap the center of the axle, but that's asking for it too, you know? So I'm going to let the heat just keep building. Something will give. What an absolutely ridiculous design. I mean, hell, MTD, you'd think you could have come up with something better. As you can see, I've upped my tapping to the point where I'm now actually bending the rim a little bit. Clearly I can't hit it any harder than that. I'm sure I shouldn't even be hitting it anywhere near that hard. And still, nothing is moving. No wonder these guys talk about replacing the entire axle just to get two new tires. What a piss stupid design. The heat isn't working, so we're gonna have to come up with something else.
What's going on, Daddy?
Well, Daddy's trying really hard to get the tractor fixed, but the people who made the tractor made sure that it couldn't be fixed. Yeah, they want you to buy a new tractor when the tires go out because they're bastards.
Oh.
Yeah. Something that helps the whole process is that I think they made their axle out of some sort of concoction of dog shit and old washing machines. So it's damn near soft enough to mark it with a fingernail. But even my light tapping on it has mushroomed it, so now I get to grind all the way around the outside edge. Not that it matters, because I can't seem to get it to budge. I thought they were crazy when they were saying how they would just replace the entire axle, the whole transaxle, everything. But now I understand. So I come up with this. Okay? Basically a gear puller using a worm drive jack there. And instead of pulling, it's ripping the bolts through the rim. I'm not sure what else. I'm not sure what else to do at this point. So I made up some custom washers, and I went to the holes that I haven't stretched out, although they're stretched out now. And you can see the tension on there is stupid high, just stupid high. And I'm getting the feeling that either I'm going to shred these bolts and pull them through regardless, or strip the threads off of the bolts, or just taco the rims. But I'll tell you what, if I can't get these tires off this tractor, we are going to destroy it in a breathtaking fashion, because I got $250 tied up in this hunk of crap and it has never run right. And if I can't even change frickin' tires, tell you what though, I figure out how to do this. I'm gonna make a how-to video. MTD tractor owners are gonna hold me up as their king. How to change tires on an MTD tractor without replacing the entire thing. It'll be the first of its kind. Groundbreaking information. What a piece of shit. Well, that answers that question. Just broke the chain. Never budged. MTD. I think they must be the worst tractors in the world. We should do a survey. If you can think of a worse tractor than the MTD, drop me a line in the comments. But I think this one's a contender.